We've all seen movies where criminals pick the wrong victim. But imagine this. You steal from a man, corner him, think you have the upper hand, and then slowly realize he's been letting you believe that. Welcome back to Gridlock Cinema, your home for non-stop action. Today, we're counting down 5 brutal one-man army movies where the bad guys made the last mistake of their lives. No filler, no fluff, just pure action, revenge, and heroes who hit back harder than anyone saw coming. Before we begin, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our weekly movie recommendations. Now, let's get into it. At number 5, we have The Beekeeper, 2024. A quiet man, a couple of beehives, a simple, peaceful life. Then, a group of online scammers targets his elderly neighbor, drains her bank account, destroys her life savings, leaves her with nothing. She doesn't survive it. That was their first mistake. Their last one was not knowing who lived next door. Jason Statham plays a retired operative from a classified program so dangerous it doesn't officially exist. He doesn't file a report, he doesn't call a lawyer. He traces the money, walks straight into the operation, and works his way up floor by floor, from the call center thugs all the way to the people at the very top who thought they were completely untouchable. The Beekeeper is pure, unapologetic revenge, and it earns every second of it. If you want to watch a man dismantle an entire criminal empire because they hurt the wrong person's neighbor, this one is for you. At number 4, it's The Equalizer 3, 2023. Denzel Washington returns as Robert McCall, a man who has done terrible things and now trying to leave all of that behind. He finds a quiet life in a small Italian town. He makes friends. He belongs somewhere, maybe for the first time. Then local criminals start threatening the people he cares about. What makes McCall terrifying isn't his speed or his strength. It's how calm he stays. He gives his enemies every chance to walk away. He warns them. He's almost polite about it. But when they don't listen, the efficiency with which he dismantles them is something else entirely. Smart, precise, and deeply satisfying. Coming in at number 3 is Nobody, 2021.
I didn't find anything. What about his watch?
Hutch Mansell looks like the most forgettable man alive. Tired suburban dad, boring routine, the kind of guy nobody notices. Then someone breaks into his house and something wakes up. Here's what the people around him don't know. Hutch used to be one of the most dangerous individuals on the planet. Retirement didn't change what he is, it just buried it. And now it's back. The bus fight alone, if you know, you know. Raw, brutal, close-quarters chaos that ranks among the best action sequences of the last decade. If you love watching the most underestimated man in the room suddenly become the most terrifying one, Nobody is exactly that. At number 2, we have Wrath of Man, 2021.
Dinosaur. This old girl should have been retired 10 years ago.
Yeah, well, they should have retired me 10 years ago.
And yes, Statham again. But forget everything you know about his usual roles, because this one is completely different. He plays a man who walks into a job driving armored cash trucks and says almost nothing. His co-workers think he's just another guy, quiet, unremarkable. Then armed robbers hit one of the vehicles, and in about 90 seconds, every single one of them is dead. Nobody can explain it. Nobody knows who he really is or why he's there. As the film slowly reveals his past and his reason for being there, the tension never drops. This is Statham at his coldest. No quips, no charm, just a man with a purpose and the skill to see it through. One of his best performances and one of Guy Ritchie's most underrated films. Before we reveal number 1, drop a comment below. Which of these men would you least want coming after you? Because none of these is a good answer. And the number 1 spot belongs to John Wick, Chapter 4, 2023. At this point, virtually the entire world wants John Wick dead. Every assassin, every crime syndicate, multiple countries, and he has to fight his way through it all just to earn the right to live a normal life. Chapter 4 takes everything the franchise built and turns it up to a level that shouldn't even be possible. The set pieces are enormous, the choreography is some of the best ever committed to film, and there's a sequence near the end, shot directly above, that will make you question how they physically pulled it off. If there's one film that defines what it means to be a one-man army against impossible odds, this is it. John Wick Chapter 4 is the gold standard, and it's not close. Those are your top 5. 5 films, 5 men you absolutely do not want to mess with. Did we miss one that deserves a spot on this list? Tell us in the comments. We read every one. If you enjoyed this countdown, hit the like button, subscribe for more action-packed lists every week, and we'll see you right back here on Gridlock Cinema for the next one. Thanks for watching.